ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Billy Mitchell, who's a member in the jazz community out in Los Angeles area, and I believe his partner Yuko Mabuchi
Yuko's
is going
here.
to be saying hello at some point along the way, at least. And hi, Yuko. Hello. Nice to see you. And I send a brief bio in hello
Yeah.
of each of Billy and Yuko, and as you can see, they are well established. Here comes Rick,
Oh, good.
and I'll just let Mr. Billy Mitchell start with
Thank you, Rick.
introductory remarks, and we'll be taking a lot of questions. I believe I have a couple for him, so but we'll start with take it away, Billy.
Well, here you have between Yuko and I think you have the widest perspective as far as an approach to music because I basically started out self-taught uh, when I went to college, and I started music for all the wrong reasons, and then you have a musician here who started classically at age 4 and
Wow.
developed for all the right reasons. So you have a real cross section of attitude, opinion, experience, and so hopefully I'm gonna speak for Yuko because Yuko has a recording at 2 o'clock today, and so she's kind of focused, but she's here to uh, add or have some input musically if we get to that. But I'd like to start off with saying that there's a lot of reasons to get into music. I'll go back to my original reason for getting into music was to party. I like the nightclubs. I like the attention. I like that life. It was a long time before I understood the power and the responsibility that comes with music, that comes with performance. It was a long time before I really understood the power of music, as simple as it can be or as complicated as can be. Music is such a powerful and emotional tool that we use to connect with people and we use to um, alter emotions. And I didn't realize that. I thought it was just something that, you know, let's jam, let's party, and then as time went on, I learned that with this music that we're dealing with, there's a lot of responsibility, not only to yourself, but to the people that you're providing the music to. So we're just responsible in a lot of ways with this tool, this music. She learned it first. I learned it last, but I did finally learn it.
Billy, did you have somebody who taught you at an early age the basics of music, or a mentor of some sort when you were younger?
Well, I can't say that I was um, void of training. My mother was actually a piano teacher,
Oh,
Oh,
but I was so opposed to that discipline. And she sent me to a piano teacher when I was about 10 or something like that. And it was the rapping of the knuckles. And that just did not, I didn't last a month, I don't think. And then I did play violin for a short time when I was a kid, but that was my only introduction. I always tinkled around with it. I had a problem, and I called it a problem because it stopped me and it stops many young people who have the ability to hear something and then sit down and play it. when that kind of thing develops, it pushes your ability to learn music correctly to the side, and you start depending on the ear. I played for a long time, just ear. I could hear something and play it, but it turned out to be a curse as my reputation came up, and I was playing with really real professionals. I wasn't on their level. I had music on the radio. I could perform what I could perform, but it was very, very limited. Learning it correctly, on the other hand, she can play anything that's set in front of her. So we got two poles here. Now I did go back as an adult and took lessons. I the musicians in my group insisted that I take lessons. They insisted. We had a pretty tight knit group, but it was the Billy Mitchell band, and I was probably the worst musician in the band. And the musicians, after a while, as the music started to develop and the demand started to develop, they said, "Mitch, you have to go take some music." So I was sent to a piano teacher in Los Angeles. His name is Terry Trotter, and he taught only piano players. And I went and auditioned for him. I did my arpeggios and everything, and boom, boom, boom. And he said, "Okay, now would you do a D flat scale, please, 2 octaves?" I had no idea. He he said he would not be able to teach me. And I said, "Why not?" He said, "Because you have been playing wrong for so long that I don't think that you would be doing what is required to do." 2 months later, I asked him for another audition. I had to audition to him for three times before he would take me on as a student.
Wow.
And those couple of years that I spent with him kind of salvaged my my career. It gave me some of those things that I should have known from the very beginning. But here I was at 30, 40 years old, boom, doom, 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 because I didn't know that you were supposed to be totally relaxed when you play. I didn't know that. I thought those cramps in my arms, that meant I was really playing. Yeah, I didn't know. So the point is, it's never too late to learn the correct stuff. It's just easier when you do it in the beginning of the career. But you got to do it. You got to do it.
Did your teacher teach jazz, or did he teach a strict classical
Well,
approach?
he taught jazz. It was he worked with jazz musicians. I mean, he knew classical, but he concentrated on jazz musicians, teaching you a lot of the rules, the scales,
Right.
what applies to this, the chords, all of that sort of stuff.
Speaking of classical versus jazz, how did you, and since Yuko has to go to a recording session, how did you help guide Yuko? Was she strictly classical when you first knew her, and then how did you help guide her to develop her jazz piano skills?
Well,
Or
I
did you,
worked
or
at
did you
a
guide her? Or did she do it on her own? I don't.
well,
I'm
I
sure
gave
you
her
helped.
some. Yeah, I gave her some. I gave her some cues. I ended up working at a music academy out here in Los Angeles, and it had mostly Asian students. The Asian students can all read. They can all play. Uh, but that sometimes is difficult to take the paper away. I'll share a little instance with you that would kind of summarize the difference. I was playing with Linda Hopkins. I don't know if you remember Linda Hopkins. She was a great blues artist. Uh, and I was playing at a TV special. This was some years ago in Los Angeles. And the LA Phil was playing. It was a music celebration of music around the world. And I played with Linda Hopkins as the blues artist. And it was just her and I. She was up on the stage and I was down in the pit. But I was in the pit with the LA Phil. And when they called her time, the pianist with the LA Phil just slid over and, was on the end of the piano, which was intimidating enough. So I playing with Linda. I was playing the most I could. I was trying to, I was trying to do my job. But when I finished, this pianist and I had a moment that that only musicians could probably get, and it was a little joke. He said, he came over. He said, "How did you play all that music without any music in front of you?" And I looked at him. I said, "How did you play all that music with all that music in front of you?"
That's
And
a good
and
one.
and we both just cracked up because it just defined the difference
Yeah.
in how music is approached. And that stuck with me. We both just laughed. Nobody knew what we were laughing about, but it showed the difference. You want me to keep talking?
If anybody has any questions, feel free to jump in.
Okay. Yeah,
But
I'm more like Yuko. I learned all the right way from a young age, from nuns and from my mother, and it was all written. So I have a hard time not having a book there. Even if I'm trying to learn it by ear or by heart, I need the music as a crutch because I'm always looking, because I can sight read a lot and I can play classical, but jazz is just a feel and it's so different. So,
Yeah, that's why wanted to learn jazz. I was very interested in at the jazz musicians concert in Japan when before I go to Jazz Music Academy in Kyoto. I was very interested that they are playing without music and they are playing improvising and then yeah, they should look so comfortable playing 2 hours concerts. And so I wanted to start playing without music with ensemble same pieces all the musicians playing. And so started learning chords about the ensemble. And yes, that's the I reason why I wanted to learning jazz. Yeah.
Oh, you have to understand too that jazz is just another language. It's just another way to express, and the only difference is the language is in your head because there's just certain things that you learn to apply to other things. The language is in your head, so and we always say if you can't sing it, don't play it. You know what I mean? So
mhm,
if you want to get rid of the book, just get rid of the book and start using your imagination. It can
okay.
create your own things from what you know. You know where the chords are, you know what a chord is. Now, the language that we use in jazz is a little different because a lot of the music that you get is not going to spell every note out. It'll give you a symbol instead of the notes for a C chord, it'll say C6 or C9. Well, there
Yeah,
are many different ways to play that.
right.
There are many different voicings. So These are things that you have to get into on your own. You have to experiment with these things and get into them on your own. And then start creating little things. Just start creating little things. But we just went to see some people to perform the other day, and they read everything. They read everything, and that's cool if you haven't spent enough time gathering information and developing things in your head. And it can be systematic because once you start learning what scale goes with what chord, it's going to help you create things. So that's how you get into the technical part of it. Starting with your left hand. Starting with your left hand, making sure that you have an understanding of a chord. And there's a lot of ways that you can do it when you're starting out. If you start out like with the blues that has maybe three chords, well, if you go through that, you don't always have to have a full C7 chord. You can just
Yeah.
play C and E,
Yeah.
Yeah.
F and A.
Uh, yeah.
When you go to the G, you can play just G and F. That's just minimal. Or you can take the same thing and play C and B flat, F and E flat, G and
Hmm.
D. But know what your left hand is doing before you even start dealing with your right hand. Just get comfortable with where are these chords? How can I how can I move that around? Then you start doom ding ding doom doom.
Well, I watched a YouTube with Yuko playing jazz, and I was like, wow, she isn't looking at the music and she feels it. And I was like, oh, it can be done, perhaps. And I was so impressed. I was like, wow, she's
Oh,
so great.
oh, thank you so
It
Yeah.
much.
can be done. I
Oh,
don't know how they do it. I gotta have music. I gotta have music. Uh, if you go on Yuko's site again, and I hope you do.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I hope you click on there and subscribe. That'll be helpful. But
Yeah.
she also has a performance, and this is when I became a fan. She was asked to play at Disney Hall with the symphony, with it was the Inner City Youth Orchestra, and it was a three-part thing, and she played the second part. Um, the director knew me and knew her, but I didn't know that he was familiar with her her ability because she had never played any classical music. So he called. He said, "I'd like for her to play this tune. It's a classical tune." This was at Disney Hall. I said, "Well, how do you know she can? How do you know she can play it?" He said, "Because I know she can play it." And I thought that was kind of strange. So when
Yeah.
they sent the music, they sent a book. It was like what, 27 pages?
yeah.
27 pages. I couldn't hardly read the first page. It was 27 pages.
Wow.
And she memorized it.
Whoa.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
I thought it was going to be with, somebody up there going like that. And she
Yeah, yeah,
memorized it. So she's got a performance on. It was several years ago, but I'd like you to visit
Cool.
and just check it
yes.
out. I saw the amount of work that went into this.
It's so hard to memorize. I have a hard time with that.
Yeah.
I mean, some people do it easier than others. I can't remember a tune from one week to the next. And some people just have a whole library. So,
But I thought you learned without music, so
well, everything that I learned was in my head. It was in
okay.
my head.
Hmm.
And in the jazz field, um, a lot of teachers approach it as a library. As a library. When I started out, other musicians would have to work with you and teach you things. You looking over somebody's shoulder, and he said, "Do this lick here, do this lick here." They didn't have degrees when I was coming up. They didn't even have it at colleges. I almost got kicked out of Morehouse for playing in the music room, for jamming in the music room. You could only play classical music there and band music.
Yeah.
They didn't have it in colleges at that back in the '60s.
Wow.
What's your degree in?
History, political science.
Wow.
Cool.
Now, had I known I was going to end up in music, I might have done a little something else. But see, I was just funning at the time, man. This was back in the '60s. This is when jazz was changing around, and they had this thing called free jazz, and guys could walk in, they go to the pawn shop and buy a instrument and learn how to make noise on it,
Oh, the
and
free
then come
jazz.
to the club and say, let's play, baby. Well, I want to play free.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a time like that.
Billy?
Yeah,
Yeah, I just so much appreciate you're doing this for us. I can't tell you, this is wonderful. I'm a wannabe jazz player myself and a composer. And the spectrum that you're talking about is amazing. It's just so wonderful. There's a huge spectrum here of people just maybe noodling around with no musical experience all the way to very professional and everything in between.
that's right.
I heard you play many years ago. I'm not sure how much, but Steve could tell me. Steve had a gig in Los Angeles at the Biltmore, I believe, Steve.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I think he invited you to come up and play a couple of songs or set or something. And that's when I first heard you. Oh man, I've been a fan ever since. And,
Wow.
I don't know when that was, Steve. It was quite a few years ago, maybe 10 years ago or something like that. And but I wanted to say I've written a song, and so I'm going to I'm going to ask you if you would look at it someday. You and Yuka, is it Yuka? Yuka? Is oh wow. Look at it and tell me what you think. It's a Christmas song. It's too late this year to do
Yeah.
anything, but if you all like it, I would love
Why
to
don't you play
pay
it? Why
you.
don't you play it?
Oh no, I got well. Steve can play it.
Oh, okay. All
Uh,
right.
But I'll send you the chart and everything else, and if you guys like it, maybe you would record it for me. And of course, this is for pay. I would pay you whatever you
Well, we like it already.
Yeah.
because I'm really a fan, and it would be a great privilege and joy just to have it recorded by
Man,
you.
send it
Should be
over here. We'll do
incredible,
something
man.
nice.
I want to
Okay.
hear it too, Rick.
Yes.
I want to
Yeah.
hear it.
Send it over. Send it
Okay, I
over.
sure will. I will.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get Steve. Steve has your whatever your
Yeah.
address and all
Yeah.
that, right, Steve? Oh, great. Okay.
but wasn't it performed by the San Diego Symphony or something? Rick?
No, I got close. It's a
Oh,
nice song. It's a beautiful, it's a
okay.
wonderful Christmas song, which might, it could get out there. Who knows? But
So,
they
so
Matthew,
you have to talk to her about that.
yeah, okay. Well, anyway,
Because she's the one that sit down and whoa, 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 whoa.
very cool. Well, I'm all excited now.
Yeah. Yeah, we do something.
You never know.
That's right. I just recorded a vocal thing. I stopped playing a couple of years ago because
Oh, yeah.
physically it was catching up with me.
Ah, I see.
And I put all my energy into Yuko's work
Oh, wow.
now.
Cool.
So I've been producing her stuff. I was playing a concert at LACMA. This was two or 3 years ago. I was playing with this group. We were doing a tribute to Eddie Harris.
Yeah.
And I started soloing.
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden my hands started going like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
understand. I'm having
And I
trouble with
looked up,
my hands.
I looked up and I said, oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
I got it. I got it.
yeah.
Because in order to continue, I'd have to have time to rehabilitate physically, practice all the time. and I just don't have that kind of schedule.
Yeah. Well, incidentally, just I'll throw this out there, Yuka. The name of the song is Magic in the Air, and my wife and I feel like that it has to be it has to be presented in a Disney thing. So that would be my
Oh,
dream of dreams to have it performed somehow in a Disney event or whatever, you know. So anyway.
Well, maybe we can produce a little demo that you can present to them.
Oh, great, cool.
We work with we work with it. It wouldn't take a lot of time for us to do it as long as
That's
it's
wonderful. I can't
yeah
tell you. I just you've
yeah.
made my day. You've made my year.
We'll see what happens.
Okay, we'll look at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask a question about, when I'm working with pianists who want to improvise, and one of the students asked the most profound, simple question: how do you know what notes to pick when you're
oh yeah,
improvising?
Trish.
Well, you know one thing I would suggest, even before scales, if you're teaching somebody something like satin doll,
Yeah.
all right, satin doll, learn the melody, learn the melody, and then start adding notes. Learn the melody.
What have I told you, class?
That's,
Does that
you
sound
said,
familiar?
that's what he says. Yeah, learn the melody.
Learn the
You sure
melody.
have.
Now,
Learn the melody.
now the melody has to be in your head,
Yeah,
and you should be able to sing it.
Ah, yeah.
right.
You should be able to sing it. So when you do that, you just do some natural things. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Now you're halfway there.
Yeah. Sometimes
You're taking the
I'll add
melody and you're
some
just
notes.
adding little notes.
Yeah. I get distracted though. I add notes and I'm like, oh wait, where's the melody now? I've lost it.
Ah, that means you haven't learned the melody.
Oh, is that what that means? Okay.
Yeah.
The words are even worse. That's harder for me even. So,
Yeah, yeah. Well, I would just say get into the melody before you get into the scales. And then I'm sure you stressed that 2-5-1 exercise.
Yes, we did presented it. That's a good thing. We should do that tomorrow because we haven't done it for a couple months.
You know, I tell you the truth. I really think in popular music that's the most important thing for you to get. Because most of your popular music has 2-5-1 or 5-1. Ba dong.
yeah.
One way or the other.
Yeah.
And when you start
Yep.
learning how to identify a certain note, like if a tune is in a major scale, and you see a minor chord, something might indicate that that's the two. That's the two of that scale. If it's in a major key, that minor thing might be the two of that. So you understand that, for instance, if you're in the key of C, in that D minor, the C scale works. So any note in that C scale is going to apply to what it is. But now the 5 is the chord that gets you back to where you started. That 5.
Yeah.
Ba da. And there's a little scale that applies to that. So the little diminished scale. So in order to jumpstart some of the issues that you have to deal with, I think you should work on 2-5-1, and that's 2-5-1 in every key.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have that exercise?
Yep, it's on there on our
That's the
website.
hard part.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's on the
yeah,
website, and
Classy sharps.
we haven't reviewed it in a long
yeah,
time. So
You have to focus on that because that's what's going to allow you to look at tunes and understand them a little better.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only three diminished scales. That diminished scale usually takes you back to the beginning. And there's only three of them, and they all apply. They all have,
we'll talk about that tomorrow too.
yeah.
okay,
So I would say that spend your time on that. That's going to
okay.
help you. That's going to help you.
How have you seen Yuko's improvisational skills develop from as you've watched her grow?
Oh, see,
What specifically happened to that you saw develop?
well, Yuko is talented. She's a talent. She doesn't even understand it. She doesn't. She has no idea. She has no idea. She'll come off if you look at those performances we have on YouTube. Almost all of them have
Yeah.
standing ovations.
Wow,
Almost all of them have standing ovations.
wonderful.
She'll come off the bandstand and say, "Oh my God, it was so bad. It was so."
Really? Oh my God.
That's funny.
Yeah.
She does not. She has no idea how creative she is.
Wow.
So, now it's a cultural thing. It's a baba or whatever. It may be good in a way. I don't know. But I haven't seen too many musicians grow so quickly. Now, we always suggest listen to different musicians, listen to different pieces, get some stuff in your head. You'll hear things that you can do, and you can apply it. I don't think she did that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think maybe that she depended more on her what she heard to put it down there. I know a lot of musicians that have a book full of licks, boom, 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 and that's what they play. But that's also a problem because that's why so many piano players sound the same way.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So I always say, depend on your ears. Try to come up with something yourself. I always did. I didn't copy too much from the books. I did get some licks that I did use, but then again I was very limited because I didn't develop that library. So go learn a lick in the key of C and then start practicing it in the key of F and then practice that same lick in the key of B flat.
Oh,
Okay.
Things like that.
Yeah. Makes sense too.
And the more licks you learn, the more you're able to ad lib. It's a slow process though, guys. It's just a slow,
yes,
tedious
it is.
process. Now they have some programs that are really so helpful when it comes to this, and one is called the iReal.
Oh, iReal Pro.
iReal Pro. It's on the
Yeah, yeah.
telephone.
We have that. Yep.
It's on the
We all
telephone.
have that.
We all have it.
That's what you
Yeah, it's
use.
great.
That's what you use.
It keeps me in rhythm, that's for sure. You get the
Yeah,
feel.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Because time is an integral part of jazz.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can't have jazz without time. So
I
That
think your ear is the final arbitrator. I mean, you can intellectually think, okay, I'm going to play a C9 flat 13, and you figure it out on the keyboard, but your ear is what's going to say whether it's right or not, you know?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
hmm
But that ear, take it from me, it can only take you so far. It can only take you so far. And then there's a lot of music that's written that will confuse your ear too. Some things might not sound right, or might sound strange if you're just depending on your ear, but it's actually the music.
Right.
And
yeah,
so
oh, cool.
now you have to. I started a music conservatory in Watts. We've been out there for 15 years, and
Wow.
the whole point, it's all classical. The whole point was so that our kids, especially our black kids and our Latino kids, would learn correctly. Would learn correctly. Because now we have a culture that is going against what we're talking about here, learning music. They've convinced that a lot of this generation is convinced that beats is actually music.
Mm.
Not no need no melody and harmony.
Rap.
Beats. Yeah, I wrote a tune. I wrote some music. And so you have fewer and fewer young people committed to this process of really learning and mastering music.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they don't have to. They can push a button now, get all the
Yeah.
music.
Yeah. It's
You know,
scary. Yeah.
Now,
with the artificial intelligence, you just put a few notes to AI and they make songs for you.
Yeah.
well, we're
Yeah,
all concerned about that. We don't know how that's going to happen.
yeah, that's tragic.
Yeah,
Very scary. Yeah.
and the thing is, it works. It
Well,
works. I just did a video clip, and I needed a little thing, and we were going through YouTube, and you have to get this permission, and you have to do this, and you have to do that. We went to chat and said, write
Easy.
30 seconds of a classical thing with 8 strings.
Wow.
took about
Oh,
30
man.
seconds, didn't it?
In about 30 seconds. No copyright infringement, no. So
Oh,
God. Yeah.
the business doesn't know how this is going to go.
I mean, yeah, if AI starts to take over or even just begins to take over, look at all the creativity which is part of the whole growth process of our brains, not to mention, entertainment. That'll be gone. But,
yeah.
that's the worst case scenario. But I don't think
My brother, it's already in process.
I know. It's
Yeah.
really scary.
And it's not just music. Look at the film industry.
Oh, everywhere.
They have stars now that aren't real people.
Right. I saw a deep fake the other day,
Yeah,
which I was
aren't real
convinced
people.
it was real until I realized I did a little research. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah, we're there. So it's up to us to keep this thing alive, to keep the real thing going,
yeah.
not the fake or
I
not the
think it'll all always be. I've had some discussion with different producers and whatnot. I think the live thing will always be necessary.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh,
It'll be
amen.
changed around because
Yeah.
they said the same thing when they came up with synthesizers.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
going to put an end
Oh,
to this,
yeah.
but it doesn't.
That's so true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Billy, you mentioned this song "Satin Doll." Can you name a handful of others? Maybe three, four, five, 10 songs that would be really essential, or at least good jazz tunes to look into, learn to help your repertoire.
Well, most of the tunes that people advise or suggest have the 2-5-1 thing, the simple thing.
Right.
And what a lot of students do is they pick complicated tunes, which is not the thing to do. The
Mm,
thing to do would be to find the simplest tunes that you can hum along with, or tunes that you even know, and
mhm.
start picking those up. Tunes that you know. Um, I always put emphasis on the blues. I say if you can learn those blues changes in all the keys, you can almost get around. You learn a minor blues and a major blues, you can almost get into picking around any kind of tune. Of course,
Okay.
now a piano teacher's not going to say that, but I think that getting started, it's good to look at blues in the different keys.
Mm.
Play a little in the C, and then play a little in F, and then get to B flat, and maybe do that. Those three keys, but I don't know. There's so many tunes. I mean, any of the standards that summertime,
Yeah.
summertime,
Some, yeah.
Yeah.
summertime. That's your minor thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Summertime in D minor.
All right. Yeah. Great tune.
Yeah, get into that. Sandner we always use. What's another good tune to learn? Starting to put the
Mm,
Let's see.
A-Train, Blue Bossa.
blue bossa. Blue bossa. That's a
Yeah.
nice little Latin tune. It's in the C minor. Has interesting changes. Blue bossa.
Yeah.
The 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 girl from Ipanema.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
We're
working
working
on
on
that
that.
one.
We're
Yeah.
we're on that one right now.
Yeah, that's a nice
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yuko did a reimagination of that
Ooh.
on this last album. She's got
Oh,
it
you
on
do.
on YouTube.
Oh really?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Uh,
it's
Great.
called "The Boy from Ipanema."
Ah, that's cute.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. She
great.
did a different kind of arrangement on it.
Love it. Oh wow. Got to hear it.
Reharmonization, or
Yeah,
I want to hear that.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Me too.
It's a
yeah,
great
Yeah.
idea. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, those kind of tunes. Let's get simple tunes,
Mhm.
and but sing, sing in your head.
Sing. Even if you
Sing.
can't sing very nicely.
Well, so keep it in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep it in your head. You don't have to share it with anybody.
it's true.
Yeah. But put the book down. Put the book down for now. When you want to pick up the book, pick up a book that has chords laid out for you. So you can read those chords and memorize them. The voicings, the positioning. And then read the book for little lines to play. And they'll tell you, you play a C minor, here's what you can play over the C minor. Learn those things.
Like you said, Billy, it's a lot of work. I mean, it's not. It just doesn't come naturally. Maybe to some people, maybe to you and Yuka, but not Yuka.
Oh, no, no.
No, I'm kind of
Uh,
kidding.
to,
Yeah, it took a long
to,
time.
to Yuko, yes, but
Oh
you
no,
know
it
what
took.
huh? You know what the key is? You have to have patience with yourself.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's so
Gotta
true.
have patience with yourself
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
because
tip. Yeah.
you do. You have to have patience with yourself, and then you have to figure out ways to make this repetitious thing fun.
Okay. Yeah. If it ain't fun, it's not. You're not going to get very far, right? It's yeah.
Ireal says, boo doo 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 swing, boo doo 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 ba doo 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 doo. Latin. Ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. And then you start having fun with it. You start to feel the different rhythms, the different options that you have playing the same thing. Make your scales fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put on iReal and it's swinging. Play those chords with it.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah.
no book, just play the chords. Bam,
Hmm.
bam. And slowly, slowly say, oh, yeah. But then you can't forget about that because you got to do that the next day so that you know it.
Yeah.
And then add something to
Yeah.
it.
Right.
Okay, so in that way, music is also a cure for Alzheimer's, right?
It should be.
In
Prevent
the
it.
way it is, yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's going to make you, you're going to think.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll
Yeah.
help us prevent it, I should say, prevent it. Hopefully, I don't have it yet. Okay.
I feel like I have it sometimes because I can't remember the day before.
Well, I'm
But
with you.
yeah, I think that's just a natural thing. But
Yeah.
I just released a CD that I was doing. I was just doing guest spots with Yuko. She did some senior centers and a couple of private things, and I'd sit in and do a couple of tunes, and everybody said, "Oh, that sounds good. Oh, you really sound good." I said, "Oh, really?" And I had sung in the past, with the bands and everything, nobody else was there to sing, so I would sing a tune. But
Unknown caller.
I just, I just, I just did this, and the real purpose behind this project is I would like for seniors to see how easy it is to take something that you know and recreate it.
Okay.
Have a whole dynamic. I saw a lady in a video. She was 90 some years old, singing. She was a nightclub. What's her name? Marilyn something.
Yes.
She's very famous. She was doing this thing, kicked up her leg, and I'm sitting there. I said, "No, I'm not nowhere near that," and I'm stopping.
Yeah.
And then we just went to see another friend of ours, Betty Bryant. You remember Betty Bryant, Steve?
I don't. Did
Betty
I see her?
Bryant.
Did we go
He,
see her?
Yes.
yeah, she's
Yes.
96.
96 years old. We just went to see her. She's 96 and
Wow.
just went blind a couple of years ago.
Oh,
And it sounded better than she did before. Piano player.
wonderful. It's never
Sing
too
all
late.
of the tunes.
And singing too. Singing.
Wow.
So
That's inspiring.
yeah, so there's so much that we can do. We just stop ourselves. Y'all know that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, y'all know that.
Yeah.
And Herb Jeffries, he was 96 years old when I met
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Still had a great voice.
Yeah. So I work with these young folks, but I'm having fun doing my little thing. I think I have it on my YouTube, don't it? Billy Mitchell,
Yeah,
Billy
I
Mitchell Keys.
yeah, but yeah, it's good to recommend the website first.
Oh, the website.
So
I
to
think I
go
put a
to-
link. I sent the link in the email, didn't I?
Oh, okay.
Put video link
Yeah,
in
it
the
should be
email?
on there. It should be on there.
Oh, great.
And also several of Yuko's videos too, where she does the Turkish March and does a jazz version of Mozart.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yeah,
I really enjoyed
it's in the email. I'll put it on our website, our teaching site,
Okay.
so
Oh,
you
thank
can
you.
watch
All
it.
right.
Hope you
Thank
enjoy.
you.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is so great. Thank
Yeah.
you again. This-
We're working to get her performance with some of these pop symphonies. We
That's
want
great.
to we want to get that. We're reaching out to try to set that up now.
When is her next performance?
Well, we're working on a new CD for SRG
Universe.
SRG Universal. We had a project last year. The project, we took it to them. They said it's a great project. It's not commercial. So they gave her a single. Jeff Lorber wrote this tune, and she recorded it. They played it on Sirius XM for about 4 or 5 months. It went to #1 in South America and Spain and all of that.
Wow.
So they're going to do another one. This time they're going to do an album. As a matter of fact, where we're headed in a little while to
Yeah.
do a piece.
This will be a contemporary jazz.
This is contemporary jazz.
Oh, yeah. Wow, wonderful.
The one we just did was part classical and jazz and
Yeah.
Latin. And they said, no, we have to get the smooth jazz thing. We have to get it on the smooth jazz.
It's popular.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, so I think that it's the patience that we have to have for ourselves. And if we can get into that repetition where it just gets automatic and we just improve exponentially, is that the name? Exponentially? Is that the word?
Exponentially.
Ex-
Exponentially.
exponentially?
I think I'm right.
I think Rick's the English major.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Exponentially.
Yeah, is that it? It
Yeah.
means quick like that?
Yeah,
I think it is.
it's a good word.
Yeah. But that's the way you're going to improve if you just have patience with yourself.
I think that's good advice.
Excellent.
Really good.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to hear it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I get so impatient to the point sometimes where I'll be banging on the keyboard and my wife is going, "What are you doing in there?" It even hurt my fingers one time. So
Oh, yeah.
really got to be patient with myself.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's hard.
As they say,
Yeah, it's not
be
easy.
good to yourself.
That's right. Make it easy on yourself.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
take it so serious. Don't take it so seriously.
Yeah.
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 I mean, you have to be serious to a point, but you have to make sure that you keep it in perspective.
Yeah.
I'm doing this to enjoy life.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this to add another piece of pressure to my life.
Yeah. Torture yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing this to have fun.
Yeah. Cool. This is. I feel light. I feel lighter already.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Oh yeah, you can. Of course you can.
Well, if any more questions, we're going to wind it down here pretty soon. If anybody has some last questions. Well, thank you, Bill. Go ahead.
Send us that track. Send us the track. You have the music to it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I'll send it through. I mean, I'll find out where to send it.
Okay.
Steve will have that, and I'll send it today.
Okay, yeah, send it today. That'll be good.
I'm very excited. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. I love to do things like that.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, we'll look at it. I'm not making a
Can you put it on our school site too, Rick? I want to
What's
hear
that?
it.
Yes, we'll put it
I'm
on.
not gonna make a I'm not gonna make a total commitment, but I'm gonna look at it, and if we can do it, we'll have it.
No pressure at all.
And then maybe the next time we can get together and have a thing, and we'll play it.
Wonderful. This is
Yeah.
wow. Yeah.
That'd be
Thank
great.
you, Lord.
Have some fun with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be
Cool.
ready for next year.
We got something to look forward to. Cool.
Yeah, there you go.
I have one last quick question, and then we're going to wrap it up. You talk about singing, Billy, and singing, even if I know you sing as a performer. Is there any singing in Yuko's future? Does she want to do more singing as a performer?
One of the tunes that we're working on is a tune that we recorded on her first project before she even thought about singing. I just insisted that she sing a tune.
It's-
So we're gonna redo this tune. We're working on it now, and we were going to try to collaborate with a singer that's on that label
yeah.
Oh,
so that they could sing it.
Oh,
And so Yuko's been practicing it. She says, "No, I'm gonna sing it."
All right. Yay.
So we're gonna
good.
work on that. It's called
Never out of
never out of style.
Style.
Never out of style.
oh, nice.
But she's singing the boy from Ipanema too.
Oh, okay. We're going to watch
Oh.
that video too.
Yeah.
Great, wonderful.
Well,
Nice.
thank you, Billy and
Yeah.
Yuko, for showing up. That was enlightening. And I think
Very good.
I'm inspired. I think we're all inspired.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
very
Me too.
good to meet all of you.
And
Very
I'm
good to
still
meet
going
all
to
of you.
sing, even if it sounds shitty.
Just,
Well, thank you.
just do it. All right, Mark, where you are? Where's Mark?
I'm over
Mark?
here.
I see no face.
I'm an
What do you
hour
need?
away from Steve.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. All right. Well, I hope that we answered a couple of things that might
Oh,
be
yeah.
helpful.
Oh, yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Really,
just great.
Thank you both.
Good.
Billy,
good.
did you ever meet the jazz professor Bill Bell?
Where was he?
He was in near San Francisco. He
No,
taught
I don't know him. No.
Okay.
Well, great. Have a nice rest of our. What day is today? Today's
Monday.
Monday. Oh, we're just starting our week, but
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a very quick phone call after we're done, Billy, and
Okay.
and see what the possibilities are of having this posted on our website, our teaching site, or whatever. I want to run that by you, and then thank
Well,
you.
you don't have
Yuko.
to. You don't have to ask permission to do that.
Okay, really? Okay.
No, you don't have to ask permission to do that.
Is it okay if I put it on my YouTube channel?
Sure.
Wonderful.
Sure.
Okay. Well, great. Well, I really, really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Thank
and
you.
thank you. And I hope we all get to see each other in person sometime. And,
Oh yeah.
When Yuko's playing in the Midwest here with the Chicago Symphony at Ravinia,
Yeah.
I'm gonna come see her.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. Love you all, guys. Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Have a great holiday.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Thanks.